timely and highly relevant. We look forward to her guidance on how academia and startups can collaborate to prepare future-ready talent. On behalf of Sai Balaji International Institute of Management Sciences, Pune, and the organizing committee of the ATAL FDP, it's my great honor to welcome you, ma'am. Although you are joining us virtually, we extend our heartfelt e-felicitation as a token of respect and appreciation for your valuable contribution to this program.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. Highly obliged for this.
Yes, yes. Thank you, ma'am. Now I request you to kindly begin with the session. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Dr. Yashwant Leme, sir. First of all, before I begin with my session, I would like to extend my profound gratitude to Sai Balaji Institute for giving me this opportunity to share my knowledge, insights, and experience with all the faculty members present here today. I would also like to extend my thanks to Dr. Rishikesh Kakandikar, sir, for the coordination since last few days. Thank you, sir. And last but not the least, of course, I would like to express my heartfelt thanks and regards to Dr. Anamika Singh, ma'am, for giving me this opportunity to be here and share my thoughts with you. So I hope everybody is in their evening mode. Uh, and I know it's really tough to again after the entire day to again reboot yourself and get ready to learn new things. But I will try to make this session more engaging so that I can hear from you. We can discuss, and rather than having a more of one-way discussion, let's brainstorm and think how we can really help our students to upskill and reskill, how we can also upskill and reskill ourselves. I hope you all can see my screen.
Yes, ma'am.
Is
It's
that
visible.
visible? Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
So the today's topic, upskilling and reskilling for the future of work role and the role of academia and startup is really very, very highly relevant in today's context because I really feel that these are the keywords, these are the buzzwords that are going on in each one of us mind every day nowadays today that do I need to upskill? Do I need to reskill myself? And if yes, what, when, why, how? And there are so many questions that are going on. So today's session are the objectives of our session or our today's session will revolve around making the future workforce ready or getting ready for the future of the work, how we can upskill and reskill ourselves and get ready for the future. So it will start with upskilling, reskilling, what it means, how it is important, and is it really required? And if it is required, what and in what context it is required. Then we will be also discussing industry academia alignment. We will be discussing about what are the skills that are really future proof in the sense like those skills that if I gain will be there at least for next 5-10 years, I need not to relearn anything or reskill anything. So what are these future proof skills in this new era, in this new generation? Then we'll be deep diving into the role of academia. We'll be discussing the 70-20-10 model. And finally, we'll be discussing the role of startup in upskilling and reskilling. So, as we all know, uh, the work and the type of work is shifting. There is a paradigm shift, isn't it? Like, it's not all the same the way we used to work. And if we just recall few months back, how the work has changed, it's drastic, it's dramatic. So why it is, or what are the reasons? So the very first thing that comes to our mind is automation, AI, digital innovation, isn't it? So that is the thing that we keep that comes into our mind, that AI has changed the life. The AI has changed the way how we are working. AI, digital automation has changed everything. Everything has gone upside down, and we are just in between, like what to do. Should we adopt, accept, integrate AI, or is it ethical? Is it unethical? So there are a lot of things that are going on in our mind. Um, Rishikesh sir, are the um, participants able to unmute and speak if required?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. So industries are reshaping. There are new rules that are emerging, and there are also a lot of rules that are declining. So, what do you think? Like, what are the kind of rules that are declining? What are the jobs that are not safe? Can anybody just tell me, like, would like to share, would like to say that what are the kind of rules that are declining? I think I will not be able to see the hand raise. Uh,
Can you repeat the question?
so my question is, what are the roles that are declining? What are the jobs or roles do you think are declining or will become obsolete in the near future? Because like we are seeing how AI is changing the job and job roles. So what kind of jobs do you think will be no more in next 10 years? So anybody from the
So I guess
audience?
monotonous activities, jobs having monotonous activities might repetitive work might decline.
Yeah, you're absolutely correct, Dr. Asawari, ma'am. So that's absolutely correct. So the work that are monotonous, that are repetitive, and that doesn't require much of creativity, that are going to become obsolete. Can somebody just give an example? I see hand raise. Yeah, Prashant Gupta. So Dr. Prashant Gupta, can you please go ahead and share?
Yes, thank you, ma'am, for allowing me to put my opinion forward. I think, ma'am,
Mm-hmm.
agriculture can be one of the sector where like there can be a lot of decline in the jobs because as India is moving towards digitalization and smart agriculture, in future maybe like a lot of robots into the agriculture. So that can be one of the thing.
That can become obsolete, you are saying agriculture can become obsolete. Okay, and very good, I see
Uh,
some more.
no, ma'am,
Or
I'm not saying agriculture will become obsolete. I'm saying like
I
people
know,
involvement of
yeah,
people
the work
jobs.
or jobs that are going to, so it's robotics that's gonna come in, that is what you want to say, right? So we are not going to
Exactly, ma'am.
require farm workers, or the labor issues we have today might not be there tomorrow, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, excellent. And I see
Teaching faculty will
Rudransh.
be,
Madam,
Yeah.
ma'am.
workers who are involving in infrastructure development may decline their role
Okay.
because physical infrastructure will not be needed in the future
Okay,
due to
physical infrastructure will not be
automation,
required. Yeah, yeah,
AI,
you're correct. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
digital
very good.
innovation.
Mm-hmm.
So
And
I think that
yeah, go ahead, please.
Teaching fraternity will be lost here afterwards.
Okay, okay, we can discuss this. This is the next point that we are going to discuss. Very good. And Dr. Nikam,
Yes, ma'am. I think even the role like the customer care, right now the chatbot.
chatbot, yeah,
So yeah, so with that, I think that role is also going to be no more important for the organization
okay,
because
okay. And what do you think about the jobs like compensation management, then training and development? What do you think about finance related, accounting related jobs? Are they going to become obsolete, or they are still safe?
So,
As long
ma'am,
as
may I?
people don't change themselves,
Mm-hmm.
so the jobs might get obsolete if you do repetitive work. Like if the training and development हर साल वही करते ही रहेंगे, no
Mm-hmm.
relativeness to the current generation. So
Mm-hmm.
they might be taken over by chatbots or might be some generative AI kind of thing.
Okay, okay. And I see somebody else. So is Zakira, if I'm correct? Yeah. Yeah, we are unable to hear you if you are trying to say something.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, I was actually talking about accountants and tax advisors, and they'll be absolute because they'll be replaced by algorithms and AI.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
I've been typing it in the chat because my mic had a problem, but nobody's seeing the chat, I guess.
Yeah, no, the problem is I'm unable to see the chat right now. So sorry for that.
No problem, no problem.
Okay.
Ma'am, can I?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
I guess primary health centers might become obsolete, seeing the e-medical service launched by Indian government. Um,
Mhm.
until and unless it is absolutely necessary, people might not be needing those, I guess.
Mhm. Okay, okay. Yeah, you're correct. But again, that you're saying only about primary, right? So the
Yes,
first
ma'am.
step. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
yes, yes.
yeah, yeah, you're correct. Okay. Uh, Okay. So
But,
the
can
statistics
we, can
says,
we, can,
Mhm.
can we, absolute with the data entry and back office clerks?
Of
And
course.
and also it is related to the bank cashiers and tellers
Yeah,
also, into the
yeah,
fintech.
yeah, you're absolutely correct. Those jobs
Like,
are going to, yeah, they're
when it
absolutely
comes to
going to be taken away.
AI credit score, if you are going to implement in the banking system, the loan processing assistance also reduced.
Yeah, you're correct.
And
Yeah.
apart from that, insurance also, in the insurance also, if you are going to implement the AI based claim validation, so
Yes.
automated claim system will be there. Due to that, that is also, it is going to reflect. Like so
Yeah.
many are going to reflect. based on the digitalization and AI.
Yeah, absolutely. You're absolutely correct. Fantastic. So, thank you everybody for contributing. So, the World Economic Forum report on Future of Jobs 2025 says that 59% of the employees in the world will require to reskill themselves. Now, reskilling is something getting into new skills. So 59% is an alarming number, isn't it? It's a big number. So like in every two people, one of us needs reskilling. So 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 Dr. Nikita, do you want to say something? Okay. So this gives us a reminder that the skills and demands are evolving very, very faster. And as they are evolving faster, the traditional education system that we are adapting to will not match with what we are delivering right now. So let's think something. It's time to reflect. Can you just go and scan this barcode and we'll just brainstorm over a few questions? Can everybody just take this?
This is for escape, explore, I
May
think.
I ask, do we sign up? Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, do we sign up?
Yeah.
Okay. So I request all the participants to just scan the QR code or join menti.com. So you can just scan the QR code so that you will get this question and you will be able to reply back to me. Or you can join menti.com using the given code and log in to report your answer. Thank you. Or let me make it more easy for you. Okay, what I can do is
Could you please give the code of a Mentimeter? It will be easy for us.
no, what I'll do is just give me a moment. I will try to paste it in the link in the chat box. So if the code is not
Yes, ma'am, it would be
visible
better.
for, yeah, so you can directly just link and register your answer. And here we go. Okay. So here the question means it is directly to you as in a person who is teaching. So it is to me, it is to you. So do you think, or should I think that my job, teaching job, is future proof? So future proof, it means that, okay, I need not to worry. I need not to reskill, upskill, or something like that. So how many of you think that our jobs are future proof? So teaching is one of the profession that we need not to worry about, or teaching is a profession that we need to worry about. So if you're saying that yes, it means that okay, our job is one of the job that does not need reskilling or upskilling. I'm waiting for some more answers. So here you can see the code, you can see the QR code, as well as you can see the use code. And if at all you're not very comfortable with scanning, you can also go to the chat box and use the link over there. I'm just waiting for some more answers, some more participants to give their opinion. So it's very close, like 50-50 almost, like 13 people saying yes, our jobs are future proof. 14 are saying future proof. 12 saying no. 8 are not sure. So it's a 50-50. Okay. That's it. So I was waiting for some more participants. We have so many participants. Can I expect some more answers? Eighteen, 13, 10. Okay. Okay, let's go to the next question. So this question shows a doubt in the mind of the audience that our jobs are safe or not safe. So you are not sure. Okay. So my second question is, what are the skills required for us in coming 5 years or for anybody? So what are the top skills do you think are very much required in the coming 5 years? So you can just navigate to next question and you will get into the next question. If you have logged out of it, you can just scan the QR code once again. What do you think are the skills that are required? So some of you said,
May I say something if it's okay?
yeah, sure.
The thing says, please wait for the presenter to change slides, and then it's not moving forward.
Okay, just give me a moment. Thank you. Thank you so much for your feedback. So did you get the question?
I did. Now it went to the first question
We
again.
got it.
Yeah, it's second question appearing now.
Yeah, it's showing now, ma'am.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yes. What are the skills required to upskill?
Yeah.
What are the skills required in the coming 5 years? Entrepreneur.
Yeah. What do you think? What are the skills that you need to upgrade yourself with?
It only lets you type just one, I guess.
Yeah, it will allow just one. So I
But
want
I
that.
wanted to add critical thinking, emotional intelligence, leadership, and all of that, creativity.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Okay, so AI has the big dominance over here. So AI, artificial intelligence are the buzzwords that we can see. Back to with proficiency in AI, that's the same thing. ChatGPT, prompt engineering, uh, then what's it? Machine learning, digital transformation, AI, automation, ICT, adaptability, very good. Creativity and innovation, awesome. Blockchain technology, yeah. Engaging the young adults, oh, interesting. So more creative thinking, advanced Excel, Power BI, okay. Creative poster making, okay. Robotics, generative AI, entrepreneurial skills, adaptability, communication, okay. Agility, awesome. And yeah, perfect. These are awesome answers. So yes, you are all getting in there. So you very well know what is that key skill or what are those key skills that are really, really required in the coming time. So leadership skills, creativity, analytical thinking, originality. I like that. Social intelligence. Perfect. Okay. Let's move on to the next question. So, how do you think we as an educators can better facilitate upskilling and reskilling for future careers in a rapidly changing job market? So the question is like, now we being the facilitators of upskilling and reskilling, because we are creating the future generations, right? So what do you think? What is the role? So just register your answer. Okay. Mm, yeah, looking for some. So by integrating real world skills into curriculum, 5, providing more hands-on experiences, learning experiences, okay. And this is 4.2, by fostering partnership with industry leaders, offering personalized learning pathways, 4.5, okay. Mm-hmm. 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 Interesting. So I'm seeing the graph of industry partnership going down, integration into curriculum is still leading the leaderboard. Okay, so that is what is very much required. Okay. Providing learning experience is still 4.3. Okay. 3.9. Okay, I want some more answers. Okay, perfect. So what do you think? What are you all inclining towards is? So you are inclining that our curriculum needs some changes to be integrated. So our students are more ready for the future jobs by upskilling and reskilling themselves. But however, I can see a little less emphasis on fostering partnership with industry leaders. Okay, which is also
Hello.
not bad. Yeah.
Yeah. Am I
Yes,
audible,
Dr.
ma'am?
Yes. Yeah, you are audible. Please go ahead.
Ma'am, I have one question for the last, connected to the last question. Now you're asking
Sure.
about next 5 years, right?
So this is about
So, no,
ongoing
I
things.
have
So
one
with
question.
Mhm.
Yeah. My question is social emotional connection with the students. It's really important nowadays because Gen Zs are very, very pampered and they are not very, suddenly they can change the things. So I think AI is not helping in that. So what is your point of view in that social emotional connection with the students?
Awesome. This is a very, very
Yes,
wonderful
this question
question.
is also from my side also.
Thank you. Thank you so much for bringing up this question. So, from my point of view, both things are equally important. So, integrating AI into curriculum is the technological aspect that is very much required, that we need to upgrade them with those technical skills. So, when we talk about skills, there are some hard skills and there are some soft skills as well, right? So, the social and emotional intelligence that you're talking about is a soft skill that is also very much required. It is really a pressing need and which is very much underrated nowadays. But that is what students are really looking for because they come like students, they are not looking for so education, they feel that okay, this content, this things I can learn it from everywhere, they are very much fast, they are and to be very honest and to be very frank, so even if we are teaching nowadays, they have their phones in their hand and they can just check the facts anytime sitting on the phone back. So they are way ahead than us. I will not say in the terms of intelligence, but for regarding checking the facts, getting the information. So information is very much readily available, content is very much readily available, but from teachers, from facilitators, what they are really looking up to us is what you said. We really need to give them some good experience so that they know the value of social connections, they know the value of emotional intelligence, because like you rightly pointed out, the new generation which is into work, Gen Z's we are saying, and even in coming years we are also going to face the alphas. So it is gonna be completely different. The way we think and the way they think is not all the same, and that's why there are so many researches even they are going on Gen Z's at work, right? So yes, that is very much required skill. So I'm not saying that those skills are not important. Those skills are also important. So we are going to discuss over those skills also. Thank you. Thank you for bringing up those things.
ఈ లేదు
Actually,
చెప్తున్నా ఏం అర్థం కావట్లేదురా.
actually, we are making machines, student like a machine or robots. We are preparing for robots. I think all students, our students are um, just like behavior. In the future, they will react as a machine.
Yeah, you're absolutely correct, and that is what our curriculum is
Because
really
they have no
inclining towards.
emotions. Right,
Yeah,
ma'am.
yeah, yeah. I see one more hand raise. Please go ahead and unmute yourself and feel free to share.
Yeah, I just wanted to add to it. I mean, we also need empathy and active listening from Gen Z.
Yeah, absolutely. But yes, that those are the emotional intelligence skills that we need to teach them. It's not about teaching them, but we need to make them understand that these are also the skills and these are very much required. And this is somewhere where the role of we teachers it's not as an instructors, or even using the word as teachers would be a little. Teachers is teaching. Now our role has switched a lot from teaching, I'll say, and we are more of the facilitators. So as we facilitate things to them, our role is more of inspirational, motivational, and if we are able to inspire them, they are going to listen to us. They will not listen to us if we are instructional. Do you agree with what I say?
Yeah, yes, I do.
Yeah. So we need to think, our approach needs to change a lot, because we can't use the same approach as that was used for us. So the approach needs to be changed. Okay. Uh,
Can I add something, ma'am?
sure.
Yeah. I think when it comes to empathy or emotions, I think it cannot be taught in the classroom itself. So, in that case, if we expose students to certain kind of situation through activities, okay, so
Yeah.
I think that that will be more useful for them to understand the actual meaning of it, actually, when it comes to empathy or when it comes to gratitude. So,
Absolutely. I echo you.
yeah.
Yeah. This skills, that's what I said. We can't teach the skills. This needs to be it, only inspiration, motivation, and not only saying it, but doing it. And
Yes,
action learning is more important in
right,
that.
right, right.
So let's look at our next slide, which will also discuss the things that we are just discussing. So expected alignment of education with industry. Now, what industry is expecting, what we are actually delivering to industry, where the world is right now, and where we are as educational institutes, as teachers, as facilitators, where we are right now. So what's the era right now? Is it industry 4.0 or is it industry 5.0? What do you think?
We are still in industry 4.0.
We are still in industry 4.0,
We are
and the
still in
future
industry 3.0.
3.0. I like that. And but what where should we be right now?
5.0, probably.
Absolutely, 5.0. So let's look at what is industry first of all. What is industry 5.0? So, Industry 5.0 is what we are discussing right now from last 5, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, like while the question answers were asked, and when you all came up, and you are like, kudos to all of you. You are great facilitators. You are really the role models, because you know that what your students are needing, and that's not only AI. So the industry 5.0 is not only about AI, it is integration of human with AI. So industry
Madam,
5.0,
for interrupt
yes.
you, can you say it is a human plus automation plus personalization and sustainability?
Yeah, so majorly,
Of
you
all,
said it right. It is combination of sustainability, but in the major terms, it is human. HI plus AI is the major factor that we are looking up into the industry 5.0 as an instructor. So when we say that we are making robots, why do we say, why this thought has come into us? that why it is like why do we think that we are making robots? We think that we are making robots because probably we are still stuck into industry 3.0. Do you agree?
Yes, I do. We make
Yes.
robots for automation.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so
Yes.
so we the curriculum, the curricula that we all are into right now is industry 3.0. So we are thinking about digital learning tools. We are thinking about individualized tech-based teaching, vocational focus, and everything. Like we are trying to integrate each and everything into it. So we are trying to build computer literacy, making students adaptable to all the technical skills, right? Nowadays in universities, we have that certification, additional certifications to our undergraduates and graduates to make them employable, right? So we are making, so what is the USP of any organization? So when students they come to us and they are looking for admission, so what is the major USP that we sell? Is our placements, right? Isn't it?
Yes, it is
So
absolutely right.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
this is our placement. I do remember I have worked extensively into placements, like 10 years. I had worked as a training placement officer and training placement head. And I do remember, like, whenever a student used to come to admissions, they were handed over to our department. Okay, tell them how's our placement, how well we are doing, what are the top companies. And the students are also concerned, what is the highest package? What is the average package, right? So this is just like input to output, like what, how much I will get. So this is how the industry focuses. So what do we see? So what is required for those placements? What is required for that job? So we think, oh, certifications are required. So we provide digital marketing certification to our students. We give hands-on training over Tableau, and we give training over HR analytics. And for finance, we have finalytics and business analytics. So we are making machines, we are making robots, and we are delivering robots to the market. But now, with the change, now as the world is changing, as somebody rightly said, the industry 5.0 is human integration with AI. Also, it is also regarding the environment, it's also regarding sustainability. So we have to take into consideration that our entire ecosystem is taken care of when we are delivering the education. So the education that we deliver in this era is going to be different from what we delivered long back. And we are still doing the same things again and again. So, how should be our education response in Industry 5.0? So, the education response in 5.0 should be learner centered. So, what is learner centered? What do you think? What do I mean to say when I say learner centered?
The ability to choose what all subjects he or she wants to learn instead of actually given a preset courses.
Yeah, absolutely. Very good. It should be purpose driven. It should have digital and human integration with ethical focus. Very much required. So all the creative thing, skills, emotional skills, that those all skills should also be brought, should also be practiced. And it should be because we are heavily focusing on AI and automation and digital tools a lot, because we know the era is changing. Now the jobs are going to be more AI focused. So we are thinking that it is the future, but that's not the only future. So what is the purpose of this? So the purpose is to develop the students who are more adaptive, ethical leaders, prepare for impact, and human-centered focus. So this is really a food for thought, I will say. We really need to think on this. So are we delivering the right things? And what should be our next approach? So this was education, I'll say 2.0 or 3.0. So what do you interpret from the first picture? Can anybody just guess it?
Yes, every single student is being taught the same way, whereas every single student has different abilities.
Absolutely perfect. So we are feeding all the animals with the same food. What does this mean? The appetite of each animal can be different. And same goes with our students, isn't it? Everybody's appetite is different. Everybody's liking is different. But with the standardized curriculum, we are giving all the same thing. One of the faculty member very rightly pointed out, we should give a subject basket for the students to choose between. So what they like, what they're interested in, what their skill sets are inclining to. Standardized assessment. Now, this is a little challenging. So, what does this picture portray?
You're asking the same people to climb a tree to actually gain access to certain courses, I guess. Almost like an entrance test.
Okay, entrance test. More, anybody would like to try it?
I know the quote by Albert Einstein, though.
Students with the same criteria.
Yeah, you can go ahead and share it. Mm-hmm.
Assessing the students with the same criteria, assessing each and every student with a
Mm-hmm.
single criteria.
Yeah. So
So this makes
every
them to believe that they are not capable in some areas. So they may feel inferior,
yeah,
or they don't come friend to learn new things. They suppress
awesome.
themselves.
Awesome. You nailed it. So absolutely correct. So it is like everybody can have different skills, but we are trying to test everybody through the same kind of thing. So a student, they might have a different level of skills. Now this is challenging. So is it possible for us to have the assessments different
So let me get
technically?
this straight, may I?
Yeah, sure, definitely.
So you're allowing each student and you're allowing the comparison of an individual's performance against other students of the similar category?
Not similar category. Now here the category is different, and still we are trying to compare each one of them with the other. So is this a fair selection method while we are selecting, or
If
are we giving equal opportunity to everybody? So is
if
it
if you're
equitable?
if you're actually comparing the individual's performance against others, then I don't think it's fair.
It's not fair, right? So but again, this comes with a lot of challenges, I know, because it's difficult for us to have staggered assessments, right? So let's think about what's the urgency of change. So what is the skill gap and what needs to be changed? So have you heard from any of your employer friend or any of the companies, um, that you were talking to, like you were trying to bring on campus, or you were talking to somebody from industry, and they said that your students, like, oh, they don't have the skills, or we expect something but we don't find it in your students. Have you experienced this? Okay, I saw some thumbs up. So I have heard it very often when I was into training and placement, and we used to pitch it that, okay, our students are MBA, they are with so many certifications, but the expectation that the employers have from our students, that does not match at all. Why?
They do not meet the industry standards, like real world thing that you just asked on the previous slide.
Yeah,
Real
they
world
do
skill
not
integration. Yeah.
they do not meet the industry standards. So when we say that they do not meet the industry standards, but we were somebody who promised them, like I said, the first place that they come, when they come to take admission, we send them to show the placement statistics, right? So we promise them that we are making them employable. And still at the end of the year, we hear the same thing. Yes, Dr. Nikam, you can go ahead.
Yes. Uh, is it so that what we are teaching is getting outdated so quickly that it is not become relevant to the existing requirement of the industry?
Outdated. Okay, so you said that our syllabus is becoming outdated. Yeah, you're correct. Because why I'll say this is not the feedback that I have received recently, and like the things are changing with AI, but this feedback I have often received even 10 years back, that okay, like what you teach doesn't apply over here. The skills that they really need at the workplace, they are not equipped with those skills. They don't know anything. And this is not related to any particular B school, I will say. This is not related to any this is not showing the incompetency of any particular B school, but this is the problem that is being faced by, I will say, all the institutes, all the top-notch B schools though. So this was a feedback I even received from one of the HR from Hindustan Coca-Cola Beverages Private Limited. So she was sharing that she went to all the top base schools, but she did not get the candidate. She did not get the right kind of candidate that she was looking to.
Ma'am, excuse me, ma'am, may I?
Sure, go ahead.
I was in industry, software industry for 11 years, almost 11 years. And my husband still works as a project manager. We run a freelancing business, and we were actively looking for freelancers, web application developers to be precise, a few days back. So this while the person who came for the interview, I'm not saying that everyone is actually failing in to do so, but things were like this. Three main points we were looking at. First is his application skills. Whatever he, maybe he knows the concept, but his application skills. We wanted our projects to be done within a deadline. If he is capable for that or not, his application skills and how fast he can be, how fast his thinking skills are. That is the first point we were looking at. The second point we were looking at is the communication skills, because all our clients are out of the country. I say we have around 12 clients around the world, and they everyone speaks English. It's not like I want them to have a very good communication skill, but at least he or she, the interviewee has to have some basic communication skills to actually project his ideas or his explanation to across to the client. So the basics communication skills. And I know many students nowadays are coming as introverts. Not many I see extroverts while interviewing, but even then, to communicate across the basic communication skills, they're lacking it.
Yeah.
Second point. The third point is, while they have the knowledge while they are working as interns for many companies, basically engineering college people, students are required to have internships. While they are doing that, they are not concentrating on what they are actually doing during that internship. They have those internship projected in their resumes, but the thing is, they do not have the actual knowledge of what they have done.
Yeah.
So these are the 3 points. Based on these 3 points, we were interviewing, and rejected so many people. So even now, a few of clients have requirements, but thing is, this is what our clients are looking for. It's not me or my husband we are looking for.
Fantastic. Awesome. So this is, see how relevant is what we are discussing. So this is actually happening, and I have faced this kind of situation a number of times when I used to talk to industry with the HRs, that we were trying our best. It's not as a faculty member, as a university or colleges, we were not trying to give our best. We were trying to do our best in every possible way by delivering the best of the best content, by delivering the best of the best certifications, industry visits, and whatnot that is required for students to be equipped at job, live projects, summer internship projects, everything. But what the problem is, like, I hear somebody is.
Law of equilibrium. So small values of the time.
Okay, so when we talk about the skill gaps and what's the urgency to change, so the first thing that comes to my mind is the way how we are delivering our knowledge, or the way how we are delivering the things to our graduates or undergraduates needs to be changed at the first place. Now the top skills, in I will say most in demand skills, are now, as we are talking more about data analysis. So students, they need not to remember or recall any algorithm, or but they should at least be able to read the statistic, understand the statistics, and interpret the statistics. Critical thinking, highly missing with our students. If we give them with any case scenario, and if you ask them to brainstorm and come up with the answers, you will not be surprised that you will always have few students in class that they have really good ideas and very nice solutions to that case, but that will be hardly 2 3 students in the class. What about other students? Forget about critical thinking, but they actually even thinking? They are not. What they will do, They will just give it to the AI. They will ask ChatGPT, oh, what should be the answer to this question? So critical thinking is the very much required skill, because though artificial intelligence is going to make things easy, it is going to grab you a lot of information. And even I will say, I'm not against using any kind of AI. I'm not against using any kind of chatbot, ChatGPT. Even in my classes, when we have activities, when we have in class group activities or discussion activities, I allow my students to use AI. You know, I say, okay, you can go, but use it in a better and a more smarter way. And don't only use it in a smarter way. I want your personal insights to whatever things, the snippet that you get from the AI. Don't just tell me what AI is telling you, but also come with your own reflections, whether these things you really agree, you do not agree, or what do you think needs to be done. So this is nudging them towards critical thinking. Critical thinking is very, very much required, and I will say that it will be one of the key asset skills that will be required in coming days. Digital literacy is required. We all know digital literacy is required, and we are doing a lot as universities to equip our students with digital literacy. Last thing, adaptability. Now, do you think our students are adaptable?
Honestly, I don't think so.
No, not at all. So, my experience is they aren't. So they are not adaptable. They are very much rigid. They have their set mindset. And the thing, like, why they do not learn, the main reason why they do not learn is because they are not adaptable. They don't want to learn. They are not in the phase. They only look to the degrees as a gateway to getting jobs, something that they will use to earn money and make money. They are not looking as something that it will give them knowledge and experience. And that's where they become rigid. So let's understand what is upskilling and what is reskilling. So we are talking about today's topic, and we are discussing, oh, we need to upskill, we need to reskill. But what is upskilling and what is really reskilling? Upskilling is just making your skills more and more polished. So I am an HR. So I had my PhD into HR, MBA into HR when I was in India. And when I moved to Canada, I came here, I got into this market. But when I stepped into this market and I started applying for jobs, I got to know that there is something called as CPHR, Chartered Professional in Human Resources. That is a very much required designation to have here. And if you have that CPHR, getting into HR jobs can become easy. So having that was very much required for me to come into a good job and good professional job. So my first approach was upskilling my skill self. So upskilling, I did my CPHR. I am a CPHR certified. I'm a SHR. I'm SCP. So though I had my master's, though I had my PhD into human resource management, it was not the end. It was not something that I thought, oh, PhD is done and I need not to upskill myself. I have the highest degree. No, I still need to upskill myself. So that is, I'm doing it in my own field. I'm enhancing to increase my role capabilities. So that is upskilling. What is reskilling? Reskilling is a complete transition from the skills that you're using right now to the skills that are a little different. So I'm an HR. So the coming back to our first discussion. So are our jobs going to be safe? Say, for example, think for a moment that the university jobs are not going to be safe. Maybe teaching can be delivered by AI, and nothing is impossible, I'll tell you. Nothing is impossible. We never thought that we can talk on a video call few years back when we just had the landlines, but it is possible right now, and anything can be possible with technologies and the way with the technology is going, everything can be possible. So the role of universities is going to be even more challenging because the learners, the new generation, the way they learn is completely different. They want their own pace. They want to do it with their own flexibility. They have lesser attention span. They can't listen for hours, right? Oh no, I can't listen for 1 hour to somebody who is speaking. So what we can do, uh, if say if at all I have that threat of my job, I need to reskill myself. All right, I need to reskill. Maybe I need to get some more qualification, some more certification. I need to equip myself with something that is more relevant in today's era so that I can still work, my job can still not become obsolete. So that is reskilling. And is it required? Of course, yes, it is required. So let's look at the statistics that I have pulled out from, again, the web's World Economic Forum's Future of Jobs 2025 report. So we were discussing what are the jobs that are fastest growing and what are the jobs that are fastest declining jobs. The fastest growing jobs, of course, like you all know, they are more into IoT, then IT, design, AI. So big data specialists, fintech, AI, software applications, these are all jobs that are the fastest growing job roles. If you look into the chart above, the first chart, what you can see is in the fastest growing jobs, there are most of the jobs that if we think that we have to get into this job, we need to reskill ourselves, right? We need to relearn, we need to reskill. So, and if we come to the chart below, fastest declining jobs, so we can see the jobs that you people rightly said are the monotonous job, like postal service clerks, bank teller jobs, then data entry clerks, administrative jobs, printing jobs, accounting jobs. These all jobs are the fastest declining job because they are very much easily replaceable by AI. They are very easily replaceable with the machines. Okay, let's look at some of the statistics. So, so when we talk about AI, and we always, you might have heard about the FOMO and the FOBO. Have you heard about the fear of becoming obsolete? So that Mhm.
No, no, no.
So that is something that we are having. So I always have the fear of becoming obsolete. Why I'm having that fear? Because with the numbers that are coming in, so we are hearing every day in and day out that there is going to be AI, there is going to be automation that is going to be created. So now most of the jobs that are going to be in the job market are going to be more of AI related jobs. So it is said, as per the WEF report, it is said by 2030, there will be 170 million new jobs are projected to be created globally. But again, this is a good news. So there are a lot of jobs coming in market. So are our jobs going to be taken away? So there is no perfect answer to this, but I'll say we need to upskill and reskill ourselves, because there is need. If we are not going to be with the time, if we say, oh, I'm an old school guy, I'm not very much used to the technology and I don't like to change myself for technology. If I am going to use this terms and terminologies today, then probably yes, my job is going to be replaced. So because the figures, the numbers that are coming, they are very alarming. There is a huge shift that is being seen due to automation. There will be a lot of job, I will say, that will not go away, but that will be displaced and will be taken by some other jobs. So is AI going to take away your jobs, or is AI going to reduce the labor market intake? So the answer, it is going to create more new jobs. So it's going to give you more and more opportunities to work. It is going to change the efficiency of the work. So it's not that there will be less number of people required to work, but it will be the right kind of people that having that technical expertise will be required to be worked. So around 92 million jobs are projected to be displaced by 2030. This corresponds to almost 22% of the labor market churn. So just think about this. Uh, this is not to threaten anybody, but this is a time to really think. This is really a time where we need to upgrade ourselves, we need to upskill ourselves, reskill ourselves. So despite this losses, but again, there is net gain of 78 million jobs. So if we look at the figures, still there are new jobs that will be created. But what is required is, as we discussed earlier, like 59% of the people will require to either upskill themselves or reskill themselves. Though we see that the IT jobs are fastly growing, but not all the IT jobs are fastly growing. So even IT professionals, they have a high threat. They also need to upskill themselves, they need to reskill themselves to be in the market. So 59%. So out of every 100 worker, 59 people will need to upskill and reskill. So just think that we are amongst that 59, and we have to think today about this thing very, very seriously. Okay. Uh, um, Just give me a moment.
Ma'am, may I?
Yeah, sure, please.
You need to enable the content because it's been blocked. Try that.
Yeah. Let me check. Thank you. See, I also need upskilling and reskilling, and that's what is very much required. So just give me a moment. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Here we go. So let's.
Hi, Tom. I know it's your first day, but we could really use your help. You got it. Thanks. We're just in a bit of a jam. All this has to get out today. Yeah, I don't do shipping. Oh, no. It's very easy. We use FedEx.com. Anybody can do it. You don't understand. I have an MBA. Oh, you have an MBA. In that case, I'll have to show you how to do it. FedEx.com makes shipping so fast and easy. Even an MBA can do it. Relax. It's FedEx.
Okay. Were you able to get the gist out of it? Did you hear the video, or should I run it once again?
I think everybody heard.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much for confirming on everybody's behalf. So what did you hear? What message, or did you resonate with it, or you did not resonate with it? What was the thing?
Ma'am, I guess this was taken a few years back, but now even only very few people resonate with this because this has become a digitalized world now, right now. Everyone's able to understand what's happening. Even a kid can understand right now. So only very few people are like digital illiterate right now.
Okay. No, I just wanted to give some different message. Did anybody
May I
get that
take a
message?
gander at it if it's okay?
Yeah, sure.
To me, I do believe that he thinks that the computer job is menial compared to his MBA degree. So he's like, he doesn't do it because I'm an MBA.
Yeah.
So most of the people, just like the real world, they expect a lot of things that are high paying, but they cannot actually start from the bottom.
Yeah. So there were two messages in this very short video. The first thing was like we discussed, adaptability. So when our students when we send them to summer internship projects or projects, so at that time what we hear is, oh, they gave me some work, I did not like it, oh, that's not for MBA. Have you heard this? Like any projects and internships, if you are teaching master's course, or if you are teaching engineering courses where students they go for apprenticeship, and they say that they do not resonate with the work. Oh, this was not my work.
Yes, I have heard it quite a lot of times.
Yeah, do you think that kind of approach is a right kind of approach?
I can speak in both ways. One is the fact that what they have learned, they have not got. But at the same time, they should also be a little bit adjusting or adapting so that they can actually have a future.
Yeah, true. You said it very right. So even I had this perspective back, like when I remember in 2007 when I was doing my own internship, and I faced a similar kind of thing where I was given a very good task of redesigning the compensation structure. But along with that, my HR used to assign me some other tasks that were her routine tasks. Maybe they had some employee engagement activities where she had to call the employees and ask them if they are free. So they need to schedule the movie tickets for all the employees, and she wanted to know their availability. So when she used to give me such kind of task, I did not like it because I thought I'm an MBA. Okay, so why should I do that? So I'm working on the compensation structure, I'm redesigning that, I'm getting some inputs, I'm working on the Excel sheet. Oh, this is my work and this needs to be done. And that was not a right kind of attitude. And this is what I think very strongly today, after so many years, like after 2 decades, I realized that I was wrong. The reason being is adaptability. We don't expect that our students who are engineers or our students who are MBA or maybe in pharmacy or any degree, whatever they are pursuing. So they should do any work that is given to them, but at the same time, they should have some skills, they should learn from scratch, and they should have that willingness to work. They should not be very much resistant, and that small things help in creating a good ecosystem for them while they are working at the workplace. So they need to understand that being always, so this is very much problem with Gen Zs nowadays. At our times, especially, we thought that this is not my work. We never denied any work that was given to us, and even today we can't deny any work that is being assigned to us. If our boss says, oh, this work needs to be done, we say, okay, I'll do that. Or we never deny it, we don't say it. But this is not going to happen regarding Gen Z's. They will say, oh, this is not my skill set, I can't do that. They might reject it at upfront. And this is how Gen Z's, this is how they are changing. So yeah,
They should at least try before they reject and then see if they can or they can't, right?
yeah, but these are the adaptability skills, these are some social skills, and these are the emotional intelligence skills that they are lacking into because of the digitalization we see, or automation that is taking place. So it's very difficult to integrate especially human skills into people, and this human skills needs to be integrated into our new generation that is required. So while we are focusing on AI automation, we should also focus on human skills to be integrated in our students. So okay.
Ma'am, can we give the break for 10 minutes?
Yeah, thank you for reminding so much. Yes, we can definitely have a 10 minutes break. Okay, so let's take a 10 minutes break and join back.
We shall be back by 7:40.
Yeah, sure.
All the participants kindly fill up the feedback for session number 9, that is 6 to 7:30. The link is displayed in the WhatsApp.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am. We'll be back by 7:40.